When I was in high school, my mom asked me to order pizza for the families on a Friday night. I looked at the phone numbers in the phone book and to my older brother to place the call, and I was too shy to talk with a stranger. Fast forward to the college at the universities of my first time away from my small town. I spent the first 7 weeks crying in my dorm room, too homesick to partake in an early freshman party. The one frat party I did attend was so disappointing. I wanted to trace in my books attendance, my majors, and head back home to my small town. The confidence behaviors I needed to pursue these dreams were not yet valuable. And when I looked around at the confident students working around me, around campus has held high pursuing dreams that they had to set down to achieve, and I wanted that kind of confidence too. But my behaviors did not align with these. Confident attitudes, crying in my dorm rooms, shying away from social engagement, not showing up for the class because I would worry others were smarter than me. These were not going to lead me to achieve my goal, so I know is that I needed to change. Research tells us that in order to get people to change, you need to not start with the attitudes, but with the behaviors associated with those attitudes. When people can see themselves behaving differently, they can get then begin to act differently. So the question for me were, who am I? Who do I want to become? And how does this person I want to become behave? The answer were that I wanted to a successful career, one that means something allows me to contribute, and for me that was defined as a career, as a support executive. In order to achieve this goal, I needed to begin to ask more differently, and I did. Because 30 years later, I became a first female general managers of the triple baseball teams in nearly 20 years. I also went on to a host to the Leadership is Female podcast where I've interviewed over 90 female executives in the support industry. That's over 80% male at the management level and above. And time after time, these women have to tell me that the number one skills they will improve in order to earn their spot at the top the sport industry is confidence. And they like me, this not possess this confidence necessary to increase their level in their career from the get-go. They have two words on the behaviors associated with this attitude in order to propel their career forward. So I'm here today to share with you 6 behaviors you can start today to increase your confidence. Why is it important to increase our confidence? Well, think of this: how would you behave, or what could you achieve if you were 10 times more confident? Number one, count yourself. I spoke with a woman about her first time doing slight sidelines reporting at a nationally was shaking in her house, standing outside, nerves overtaking her until she heard something valuable in her headset. Well, we'll be on in 5 and 3, 2, 1. You leave, and she performed with excellence, the nerve melting away. She's an athlete, a former baseball player used to performing on the couch, And by the clock, the tactics remain true. Counting will get you started, and momentum will keep you going. I have used these techniques and I have a more uncomfortable conversation that I can to record with you. But one I share with you today, I vividly remember standing on the minutes before game time looking at appetizing manager and his team wearing the wrong color uniform. I wanted to turn and ran back up to my office and hide. But instead, I faced him head on, and I said in my mind, three, two, one, go. And I started walking towards him, and I arrived, and we had very uncomfortable conversation about his teams wearing the wrong color uniform. Yes, I have asked these rock men to change their colors, and it's was awkward. But when I asked myself, who am I and how do I behave, the answer was, I am a person who's not too shy to stand up for what I believe. And what is right, stand up to conflict, scouting got me started, and momentum keep me going.